Well, welcome guys again to more fun. All Fantasy 14. Last time I did a bit of the 6.4 main story, and then dived right into the new raid content. Today I'll be doing the rest of the main story, or at least attempt to do all of it. I was doing PvP here. Last month took place inside the PvP area because the match was over and I quitted the game while inside closed the game while inside the PvP area. I am nowhere. Would I be at most? There, much better. Well, got the 4 equipment pieces. Like you guys care. You don't care. I already know that. To Gargle Mill. Also, if people do want to see, you do put in the comments if you want to see me do, well, the new game plus nonsense, and play the earlier in time. If not, there's several outlooks where you can see the other expansions. You can't see the craziness that I did in Storm's Blood because that's not available anymore. Because in terms of patch, like when Dark Knights actually had to consume their health to use some of their abilities. Like in terms of the Scorpion boss in that game, in the final, well, let's see, the final dungeon of the main well, I guess it's version 4. There's a Scorpion, a sub boss, and you could wind up losing. Well, fundamentally, a Dark Knight during the patch 4 could basically single-handedly take out the Scorpion boss, which I did multiple times. Since the Dark Knight could live past it all and regenerate enough health to keep on using its defense skill. But they have changed with the ever since Shadowbringers, they have changed how Dark Knights work. So they can't do something like that anymore. Oh, you do. So at the end, do tell me if you want me to see me play the other earlier patches in the main story. If not, likely you guys don't care. What was right here? Raids? Let's see. Bahamut, Alexander. Wait, that makes no sense. What would it be right here? What would be in this spot right here? Yeah, I basically did nothing of these ones. Was there one? Did I miss one in Dark Knights? I forget. Alright, there must be something in Shadowbringers. I guess... Was there one? I forget. Huh? But, yeah, alright. Let's get back to the main... back to what I was doing. Listening to these guys whine about their problems. Really, why do they even bother asking people when they already know no one's going to work with them, even though they were the people who saved their butts? Yeah, shouldn't fly in a subway. don't want that cussed thing to work. So we're just stuck here. We should just turn it on. Into the cold water. It just looks like a cleaner version of that of that one place without the port crystal. They're just mosies. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a snack while this thing continue. Still talking, I see. Talking, I guess. Oh no, still no talking.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Oh, oops, he was muted the whole third time.
Is there hope for us?
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Ulyss, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here.
Is like, how to explain it to a toddler.
So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others. in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns. During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened.
Wait.
They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search of a means to end the Contra Memoria.
Okay, so what? This is supposed to be Cecil and his brother Gomez, since you can see the armor. I'm just going to assume the swordsman's name is going to be Cecil, because Gomez. So the mage is... So she once came across the Gomez. I'm surprised she doesn't remember. Because that's definitely looking like his armor. And I'm just going to say, I guess the swordsman was named Cecil simply because I played for...
They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst. Some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. had a chance to learn about trust and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation.
Well, then likely you'll be working for Gobez then by now. Or been killed by Gobez.
Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get.
Hope
What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
Hope is in low demand for her.
Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do?
It's joy.
How do I answer it?
You could clearly. There's too less of answers. You could easily do so many more things. However you like. Handshake, perhaps. Really, only those two options. You could simply say she could laugh. Patrick. Okay then.
Give me your hand.
Sorry. Needed to take care of life.
It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
Endless talking. Darn it, hit the wrong. I want this number. Give me that. Let's see. Okay, give me that stuff. We're getting a meanwhile.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete. However, we have yet to receive word from Ishtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may. Ere we set forth, however, Ishtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ashdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow Great Worm.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we Great Worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon. To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes. And until such time as we find Ashdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping. Will you do this for me?
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Ishtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
Take care, Zero.
As you witness true horror on the moon.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
In mare elementorum, then. Go well.
I feel like just walking over there. Okay, not with this though. Yeah, I don't feel like this in her feed. Or that. Yeah, fine. Okay, how did we get into this building again? So bad we can't check.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Zero. Oh, prepare yourself. Okay, the horror's not here.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also en route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher. All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other. Ishtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on voice and summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak. The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel. Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied. The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye, a tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
We'll go on foot. Looks like I need to go get set to repair again. Zodiac's still disintegrating over here. Alright, I've never turned in the big cheese quest in. I guess I could do that if while I'm here. Black spike. Okay. I'm turning that big cheese quest. Just because I'm in the neighborhood. I guess I'll port to this one. Zero can make true horror now. Rackets. What? True evil, is that what they are? Sorry, I was just watching that versus the main story.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
A welcome contribution. thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so, we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with Voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends.
Why did you invite napping away? But still, that one cutscene of putting away, away.
Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment. And who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetheris?
I believe I would make a better instructor. Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
Evil eyes. Run away! That's right.
Don't just stand there. Engage!
Okay, sleep.
Engage! Engage!
Sleep.
Engage!
She clobbered one of them?
That'll do, that'll do! A defeat bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Voidsent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
You should just make new ones.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement... we just might be able to do it in 2.
Why did I know it? She's there can say 2. What's encouragement?
This I leave to you.
I would I would be fine with them just doing 5 carrots. You darn and lazy.
Can you hear me? We've just finished restoring the brands. Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
Okay, I'm gonna go unlock that quest first. Something that was also new, which I didn't do. Well, I'll go unlock their tribal quests, which is the crafting one. Or at least lead into it. Do I even have a sorry, I forgot if I have a level 90 crafter. Or no, I have to at least be level 80, right? Things we leveled up into 90, which I have multiple classes. Still need. I only have one. Carpenter needs to catch up to it, so I have to go back to those dwarves, the trolls, in order to finish leveling up. Trolls get their own specific thing. I know it's a bit of sidetrack, but I'm just here, and something I'm going to have to unlock. Might as well show it off. Didn't I show off the elephants and the bot anyways? Or maybe I forgot that I didn't do that. If not, if I haven't done those, oh well. I'm showing this one off. Help me forget, you can call me. Got sidetracked again. Buy more side contents. Yes, we're not doing this stupid rapid fitting. Keeping this ring, which I'm probably never going to use. So what happens if I like... We'll see what happens. As said, I have no hopes on that anyways. It's more or less a joke. Let's start to turn these in. Oh, good thing I'm gonna promise I'm going to complete this. We'll try to. No promises. Friend Daniel. Well, you're doing fine. Wrong button. I still need to get another onion for my chicken. How much more helping the stupid rabbit before I unlock the? If you add the lopper, whatever the bunny crafting travel quests. Flying low to the ground. Dream away. Dreams big. Sorry, I can't stand this theme. And since this is side content, which I didn't originally plan on doing, I'm just going to, well, kick it to the side. Sorry for those people who are just gonna say, you're not a tater. I do not care. As I find a lot of side contents rather annoying. Why didn't the rabbits make these types of stairs? Looks like they wouldn't be able to go up them. We could barely go up them. There's a way to block certain amounts in the randomizer. Of course, the flying randomizer is completely pointless, so since all mounts now fly, there's no such thing as non-flying mounts in the game. Oh look, the button was even removed. So I just have the button here. The time where only certain mounts can fly. Now we're in the age where all mounts can fly. Remember that quest allows you to fly your chocobo? It doesn't. I don't think it doesn't exist anymore. Here to make yourself happy. Why music of all things? Why not play a children's card game? So we're gonna craft musical instruments in this. We're gonna attempt to turn this rabbit into an idol. So annoying. Skip. Can't stand the Sorry, couldn't stand the noise anymore. Okay, just give me the money. Hopefully that unlocks. Oh well, I guess I must be missing a fragment on the other side, since, as I said, there's another quest line which I have to follow, which I won't bother doing on screen unless I run into it. Back to the main plot. Are they over here or are they up above? Okay. Enough of that alluniness. I had to. Sorry, that's a... Okay, looks like the Ironworks theme is playing.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Really? You just get her, you two?
By the sisters!
This is why sunglasses are needed.
Oriange, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands. Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
What an enormous gate! Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate. by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours. Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Into the void once more.
Sorry. This time with my massive body. Boring. I know I'm being quite disrespectful for him. I'm quite.
This is the moon of the 13th.
It's red. And there is the sickly
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Yes, thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground, I leave to you all.
Just check the crater. Wait, so you guys have plopped in, downwards into the crater where Golbez's base is? Why did you appear away from the crater? Too bad, can't fly. Let's see. Can't go where the base would be. Hey, this thing's once. At least I don't have to share space with any other player. Let's see what Zero has to say. Not like I need. I said, shouldn't Golbez be in the hole? Well, they don't know this. There's his base right there.
The chasm has caught your attention as well.
I was already attracted to it. Oh yeah, be right back.
There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths. Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered. But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
Damn dragon.
Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Why didn't they touch? Why wasn't the first thing they checked was this chasm?
You were entrusted with Ajdaya's eye, were you not? It's a trap. Seth es lis na fesk on ner no rail ak stra I dran esk es I nesh I gol ak. So this is indeed Golbez's domain. Kis arn in
Es fil ud in. Ein an in.
For war, Meradarn, I Alan An. Les I El Kol An. Zdis Sorn I Rum. Snar Tiamat An. Kai Ros An. K Ul K Darn Morn. Dis An. Kai An. Na Stra An.
Nartal King in Eyes. Athan Endran Esk Taian. I'll call Hes in Hes Ern Udlar An. Esk Les Udan. Ses Razat Han Luan. Snorsong An Hai Hes in An.
Ta Hes An An Eilgol Osk In. Ses Kidir In An. Kasta An. Sta In Es Katao. Tai An. Es An Stra In Sorn.
What now, then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
Ern El. I Mis Head In Ud. Kis Targo. Asrael Dis Tar. Sma Osk In Sis An.
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Sis Tar Nogol In. Do es I Nesh Igor Sorn. Ka Som Ul Mo Go. Skom Les Sao An. Som Du Orta Sis.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Did you find something? A memoria. But whose?
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes!
Oh, oopsies was muted.
You will.
Evil Pitcher Boy being killed. And I guess... Nope, his name's not Cecil, but all the same to me. He has the blonde hair that Gomez depicted to even have. So he still could be a brother to Gomez.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I. Victims of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others. But we will end it.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones. Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts Memoriats taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you. If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era. We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
had another vision of the past, did you? What? I was in it. It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
So, you have come. You, who would oppose our crusade.
Tranquilo.
You... I know...
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form, but to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions. Correct.
And what if I am?
Then... I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity.
Task in.
The portal, you idiots.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished.
Oh yeah, and the dragon.
Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
Killing her.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent. Archer! Smash!
Rise, O Shadow Dragon, and obey! Kill him.
Size-changing dragon.
Damn you! Keep our guests occupied.
Save her, I beg thee. Save my sister.
I'm sleeping. Another.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you.
Time to build us a battle arena.
Come, face me.
Too bad because there's no nothing saying finally. Let me be a cheater. Now you fight you one-on-one. Let's make it 8-on-1.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony.
I guess you haven't seen the
You
verse.
will not deny us our release.
Okay, we're gonna sit here for a minute to listen to the theme. Okay, we're ready now. Enough me listening. Well, conveniently, since I'm full of comedy, I have too much comedy in me. Kid, sorry, bad joke. Zero bumper comedy. Well, guess I'll look up the what's I missing of the Farapl the Farapl Whips quest line. Name it that way. Dreaming away. No. Labyrinth quests. Oh, online. Okay, let's see. Make a living. Don't have. Let's see. Don't have the cheerful leper. Did I do that one? Let's see. Oh, well. Done. The trolls is here. Well, so is he? Most likely, he's the knight wearing the mage's armor.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift. If you would oppose our crusade, then
Let's
come.
see.
But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your tomb. I will free us from the wheel.
This is why you make sure everyone's ready, not just start attacking.
Where my Rhine-kick blades, I will suffer no obstacles. No matter the foe, I will stand.
stay the course. Let lightning surge!
Guess I didn't need that. Oh well. Binding code. So where's your black bang? Do you have that attack?
Such is your power. Come forth, my servant of shadow. With abyssal dark and hero blade, I bring my people liberation.
That? Oh, there's Dark Fang.
You shall know true terror.
Hey, but that was... Oh, sorry, I was about to put the city on logic into this. That's movement. Toad?
Dragon, hear me and obey. Crush them.
Okay.
Bathe them in black flame. My meteors will extinguish your light.
So I was right about backing away, but my timing was off. Yeah, I know I'm talking over stupid. Oh, darn it, I wasn't paying attention. Well, regardless, I'm safe here for.
For your doom.
Darn it, it was too slow to get out of the way. Got it.
Come forth, my servant of shadow.
That's spinning in the air.
Let lightning surge. A raging gale shall rend you asunder.
Oh, this time I saw the combination.
Be gone!
Ah.
Rhine-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Crush them! Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light!
That's like I'm a bit bored. Or if I need to meet right now.
Come forth, my servant!
That. Oh well. Could we do some that while I was cutscenes? Oh well.
Dragon, hear me and obey! Look to the heavens for your doom! Wear my Rhine-kissed blades! This place shall be your tomb! Crush them! Render unto me your all! My meteors will extinguish your light! Come forth, my servant of shadow! Let lightning surge! A raging gale to rend you asunder!
sharpen my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
That's nice that this cube fell to the ground at a nice calm pace.
Are you all right?
What's happening?
The beginning of the end.
At last, the moment is at hand. You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm.
What, is Zermos down there?
You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
Well, so what? Is the boss gonna be Zermos? I'm guessing it's gonna be called Zermos.
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus, awaken!
Well, I pronounced it wrong, but you get the point.
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
No, you can't, because that's not in form.
Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiark's ether.
We must retreat. Everyone to me.
That's... I hope we get a dungeon that we have to fight the free. Or I do. Well, I can hope. Best I can hope is for a dungeon where we fight a fusion form of the four fiends. Oh, something. Enter the portal. We got problems. All right. Not many people here anymore. How did you get here before me? Should it be like intensive care?
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain. Chiriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a voidsent could be born of Zodiark's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say?
Yep.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Ashdaya's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness.
We need
How do you propose we fight such a foe?
a concentrated source of light.
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light. The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way.
To cure both worlds.
Not only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
So this is how we're going to cure both of these worlds. The world consumed by darkness and the one consumed by light.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
But then he can't become shirtless.
Fine by me. Come on then.
They're just staring at his bare chest. Do we need to get naked too?
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Time to rip my eye out again. Please save me. It's a bit messy. Sorry, I'm doing the cop jokes. Meanwhile...
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the Fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured?
Yeah,
it remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain.
Oh, yep, he's the blonde guy. Since I mentioned...
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
That the blonde guy looked like he fitted Gobez's profile. Well, in terms of he played Final Fantasy IV after years, you would see Gobez without his armor. And he's depicted with a long flowing blonde hair. Well, then, that was, well, it for the main story of the 6.4. Next time I do play is when, well, I guess it's gonna be 6.4.5 when they, or would it be 6.5 when the, you know, when the next, well, technically more likely when the next raid comes out, when the Savage contents of the raid comes out. I'll continue playing anew, and then maybe even when doing Gobez, maybe, since I'll be diving into that as well. But let's see, there is still the I said there's still the Savage raid, and then eventually they'll come out with the final piece of the God raid. Oh, that reminds me, I still need to do this one more time to have the 10 coins necessary. Since I don't know if I'll be able to get the materials inside of the P Savage before that comes out. Since every material I get saves me a bit of trouble in of having to do in the Alliance raid. So thanks for coming, and goodbye.